so we start out with our right foot stepping forward, so weight on the left, we're going to do a half pivot turn into a quarter turn, all of that going left. So we're going to step forward, 1, 2, 3, so that was forward, half, quarter, then on 4 and we're going to step across into kind of a walk position, 4 and quarter back, and into a rock step back, 5, recover 6. So let me just go over that so far. We've got a stepping forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. On 7 and 8 and, we're going to do a side rock, recover into a cross shuffle. So that's 7 and 8 and then on 1, we'll be crossing again and sweeping from back to front. So let's go through the first set of 8. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Okay, so from this point, we're sweeping forward as we step across. We're going to step across, or I guess forward, and on 2, make a quarter turn to the right on and then do a full turn back, continuing to turn to the right, half, half on 3, 4. So that looks like 1, 2, and 3, 4, lock step backwards, 5 and 6, touch on and, step forward left, sweeping right, 7, step forward right, sweeping left, 8. So let's go through the second set of 8. We just finished we're in our cross shuffle, we're stepping across into 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. So you don't actually step down until 1, you're still sweeping on 8. Now, of course, if you want to take that turn out, you can just do 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. So you don't have to do the half back. It actually feels very nice to just do the walk as well. I do it sometimes just because it feels nice on certain rotations. Okay, so we've just finished our walk forward. We're weights on the right, sweeping our left forward to start our third count of 8. We do a half diamond on the first 4 counts. So cross 1, side 2, 8th turn to the left, and stepping back. Continue on that diagonal on 3, 8th to the left again, stepping to the side, 4, 8th again, and stepping forward onto the left diagonal. So the count there is sweeping across, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and now we're officially at the 12 o'clock wall, stepping across there. So I'm going to call this a quarter turn to the left. We keep turning left into a 3/4 turn over 2 steps. So quarter, half, and step back. That's your next slow, quick. So that's from here, that was and after the 4. This is 5, 6, and then we do a back, together, forward, similar to a coaster step, but the rhythm is different. So back, together, forward is 7 and 8. Let's go through the whole third set of 8. We've got 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. So, fourth set of 8, we're going to do a spiral turn, stepping forward onto our left foot. 1, you'll get probably about 3/4 of the way around before you're forced to step onto your right foot. Unlike many spiral turns, we're not stepping forward, so keep your momentum more upright in this case, because I want you to step to the side so that then you can go to this side. So you're putting that side step down as a break. looks like this. Your weight's forward. 1, 2, sway 3 by stepping left, and then recover to the right, sway 4. Okay? If you're stepping a little bit forward on that spiral step, that's totally fine if your foot goes down to the front. What you want to do is just not let your momentum keep going forward. It's a very common thing to use a spiral step that way, but it's not the only way it can be used. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do a syncopated cruise step where we're doing a little spin around and coming back to where we are, half of one of those figure 8s that you see in some dances. So 5 is behind and is a quarter turn to the right. Then we step forward. 6, half pivot. 7, quarter turn, stepping to the side. 8. So let's go through that last part. We've just done our sway. Sway, behind, quarter, half pivot, side. So 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay? Full fourth section. We've come out of our, similar to a coaster step, spiral turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to, I should mention at this point, this is one of our restart points after our 5th wall, or during our 5th wall, I should say, which also starts at 12 o'clock. So this is the identical same position you'll be in, facing 3 o'clock when the music restarts after 32 counts. So you've just finished doing that cruise step, stepping to the side. The lyrics are saying Amazing Grace, and you'll be able to just start again right there, stepping forward. 1, 2, 3, and very easy transition. You just have to listen for the lyrics, and it's not difficult to hear once you get familiar with the music. So we've just finished our cruise. Side, that's 8. Now, carrying on with our 5th set of 8, we cross rock. 1, 2, stepping to the side, and cross rock again. 3, 4, and so 2 syncopated cross rocks, then a half pivot turn. 5, 6. This, you need to make sure that you really come all the way into your half pivot. Don't sort of be hanging out, not quite there, because you need to make that 6 position, almost like squeeze your thighs together. You are going to be immediately turning the other way, unlike the way we started the dance with our big half pivot, keep carrying on into that left turn. We're going to be going 5, 6, 7, and 8, and so you have to finish that half pivot so that it's a prep position, ready to go forward, half, forward on 6, 7, and 8, and. So let's go through that 5th set of 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. So your weight ends up on your left foot, stepping forward, your momentum is forward, and it's going to carry you into your final 6th set of 8 with a rock forward, 1, recover, 2, back step, and similar to a coaster step, back, together, and stepping forward. So we're rock, recover, and back, together, and on 1, 2, and 3, 4, and that position leaves only 4 beats left. That is another restart point, but I will deal with that in just a moment. Let's just get the last 4 beats in. So on step 5, or beat 5, we're going to step forward, a little bit across, do a spiral turn to the left, or you can consider it an unwind if that feels a little bit better in your mind. You're going to keep your weight on the right foot, go as far as you can with your left toe on the ground, and you'll get most of the way around. Then sweep your left foot from the side, all the way in front, and around behind. You have all of count 6 to do that. And then you'll step back 7, big step back, side together, 8, and side, forward, I should say. It will feel a little bit like doing a jazz box with doing a turn on the beginning of it. As you step across, then sweep, back, side, together. If you want to think of it like that. So, let's see, the count on that is stepping forward 5, you're turning, 6 is your sweep, 7 step back, 8 and. So your final set of 8 is the forward, rock, and back, together and forward, sweep, back, together. Let me do that with the count now. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and. To restart the dance, 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay? So now let me cover that other restart point at the point of 44 and beats, having been completed. We leave off the last 4 counts, and on the wall that we do that, it's our second wall, which started at 9 o'clock. It takes us, most of the dance goes then to the 3 o'clock position, and then we change walls to 6 o'clock at this point. So you're finishing, you've just done your pivot, turn, full turn to the back, into that rock, recover, and back, together, and you just leave out that spiral turn jazz box combination and start the dance again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can hear it really clearly in the music. If I didn't say anything, you would probably just naturally do it. Okay? That one's quite simple, feels very natural. You won't struggle with it once you get to know the music and you hear that restart very easily. What else is there to go over? I think that's it. After Amazing Grace, you do the restart here after 32 counts. And at the end of the dance, you are coming back to 12 o'clock. You finish with your cross, sweep, back, together, and take one more step forward and raise your arm to the heavens because they're already home. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that dance. I really enjoyed writing it.